In this Castle crepe paper flower tutorial, we will share with you the steps you can follow to make your own dreamy little clouds of hydrangea. Supplies you will need: a shade of blue or purple Florist crepe paper, green Florist crepe paper, 28 gauge and 22 gauge floral wire, Mod Podge and Matte, Tacky Glue, pan pastels, scissors, wire cutters, a small flat brush, a moistened washcloth, our hydrangea petal and leaf templates. A detailed list of these supplies can be found in the description box below. For your hydrangea, you will make 4 sepals per flower, and then you will have 4 to 5 flowers per bundle. And of those bundles, you will use 8 to 10 of them to construct your hydrangea inflorescence. Step 1. Sepals. Select the color for your hydrangea. In this video, we are using Caribbean Blue 180 gram Florist crepe. Prepare 3 strips of crepe, cutting across the grain, each strip measuring roughly 1.5 inches long and 6 inches wide. Set 1 strip aside to leave as is. Then take the 2 remaining strips and stretch them to remove the crepe texture. Glue the 2 strips back to back to create a strip that is 2-ply. Using your template, cut 10 sepals from your 2-ply strip and 10 sepals from your single-ply strips. You will end up with 10 smooth 2-ply sepals and 10 textured single-ply sepals. Step 2. Centers. Select a contrasting shade of crepe paper. Here we are using Sky Blue 180 gram Florist crepe paper. Cut thin strips that are about 1/4 inch in height with the grain running vertically. Then take 1 piece of 20-inch 28 gauge floral wire. First cut 1 6-inch piece from the wire, then cut the remaining section of the wire into 4 equal pieces. You should have 5 pieces total, 1 6-inch wire and 4 3.5-inch wires. Wrap your strip of contrasting crepe around the tip of each wire to create your own wire centers. It is only necessary to wrap a couple of times so that in effect you are making tiny Q-tip-like shapes. Step 3. Flowers. To create a more natural texture for your hydrangea, you'll randomly select 4 sepals from your pile of single-ply and double-ply sepals. This way, each flower will be a random mix of both textures. Glue 4 sepals around the tip of the flower center wire, leaving a tiny bit of the flower center tip exposed. Once all 4 sepals are glued on, you can manipulate the shape. To do this, stretch any single-ply sepals horizontally to create a cup shape, or pinch the tips of any 2-ply sepals backwards. Repeat the steps with each of your remaining wires to make a total of 5 flowers. Step 4. Flower bundle. Take your green Florist crepe paper. We are using grass green 160 gram Florist crepe. Cut a thin strip across the grain to use as your floral tape. Dot glue along your green strip and use this to bind the 5 flowers you created and make a small bundle. Then repeat the previous steps to create about 8 to 10 flower bundles, depending on how full you would like your final hydrangea to be. Step 5. Forming your hydrangea. Take 5 of your flower bundles and bind them together using your thin strips of green Florist crepe dotted with glue. Take note that you will want to bind them into a dome shape, with the center bundle raised slightly above the 4 other bundles surrounding it. Then continue adding more bundles around the initial dome until you have achieved your desired size. Step 6. Leaves. Using the same shade of green Florist used to make your floral tape, cut a piece that is 5 inches tall and 10 inches wide cut across the grain. Apply an even layer of glue on one half and fold the crepe over to create a 2-ply 5-inch square. This will give you a more substantial leaf. Cut the square diagonally from corner to corner to create 2 triangles. Line the cut edge of one triangle with glue, then stack the second triangle on top so that the grains of both triangles are running in the same direction. Adhere them together by pressing down along the glued edge. Open your triangles and reveal a chevron pattern. Use your template to cut a leaf shape. You may choose to freehand cut a serrated pattern along the edge of your leaf or refer to the template for help. Step 7. Leaf stem. Cut a 10-inch piece of 22 gauge floral wire. Taking a strip of your green floral crepe in the same shade as your leaf, dot it with glue and wrap it down the length of your wire. Flip your leaf over to reveal the side exposing the flap, connecting your leaf together. Then prepare a small glue puddle for your leaf stem. Place your wire in the flap so that the end of the wire is about 1 inch away from the tip of the leaf. This section of wire will be the designated portion that you will apply glue to. Grab your wire at the base of the leaf and apply glue to the portion of the wire that is to be adhered to the center of your leaf. Use the glue puddle to lightly coat this designated portion of wire with glue, then lift the flap of the leaf and adhere the wire to the center of the leaf beneath the flap. If necessary, brush a little glue onto the flap in order to press down and seal it, thus concealing your wire. Finish your leaf by adding a thin coat of Mod Podge Matte on both sides of your leaf and set it aside to dry. Repeat this step to make a second leaf. Step 8. Completed hydrangea. Adding leaves to your hydrangea stem is a very simple process. Use your strip of green Florist dotted with glue to bind your leaves to your stem. And position your leaves so that they are opposite one another just beneath the crown of your hydrangea inflorescence. Step 9. Adding color. And finally, if you wish, you may choose to use artist chalk, such as a pan pastel, to add color and dimension to your flower, or to mimic the contrasting shades of the hydrangea. In this case, we've used magenta to highlight the colors on the blue sepals, and a bright yellow-green to break up the solid color on the leaves of the flower. Refer to the description box below to find a list of more crepe paper color options you can select from to create your own hydrangea bouquet. For more crafting tips and tutorials using our beautiful selection of European crepe paper, please visit our website at www.castleintheair.biz.